Well, Achievers, we are finally starting to see some of those updates to OneNote. If you've been using OneNote for digital planning, you know the benefit of being able to synchronize your notes across your Windows, Apple, and Android devices. Throughout the last few years, there's been a lot of questions about what's going to happen with the platform and how we might see updates in the future. And today we're starting to learn about some of those updates, and we're starting to see some of the preview builds of how these updates are going to look. And we're starting to see some of our OneNote platforms start to look more familiar. For example, in this video, I'm going to show you how the iPad and the desktop version have some similarities now and how you can make your navigation process one and the same. We're going to unpack some of those updates that are beneficial for you, the digital planner and note taker. So stay with me. So the first update I'm going to show you is how you can change the view. If you are familiar with OneNote, you are familiar with this view. And for a lot of us, when we're inside our planner and we're navigating, we're having to jump back and forth across the screen to go ahead and get from different pages in our planning system. I've shown many of you how you can go to File and Options, and from here go to Display and choose to be able to move those tabs over to the left side through that option, giving it more of a uniform look that you can easily then jump from one area to the next. But if you are an iPad user and familiar with that layout, you are probably thinking, hey, can I make my desktop, my laptop look familiar? And you can do that now by going up to View and clicking on Tab Layouts. And from here, we can click on vertical tabs. And this look here will look more familiar if you're an iPad user. You can also click on this hamburger feature and that'll collapse the sidebar, giving you more real estate to work with, almost like a full screen mode, but still being able to navigate within the selected section that you have open. And if you have the ability to go to full screen, you will now see that the toolbar is able to cross the screen so you can easily choose some of your commonly used writing tools. I often find this very resourceful. Next feature I'm going to show you is how to align a text and turn off Snap to Grid. This is a feature that's been available in OneNote for some time. When you have these text boxes, from time to time, those containers will not align to where you want them. You can hold the Alt key down and you can go ahead and gradually move the text box and position it where you like. However, you can now go to Draw, click on the down arrow by Shapes, and click Snap to Grid. And this by default will allow you to arrange that text box pixel by pixel so that you are able to utilize it how you like and align your text with the lines that are provided by the Key to Success planning system. The next update is about drawing shapes. So often when I'm drawing a shape, I just cannot make a square or a triangle or a circle the way I like it. Now I can go in, choose the pen tool, and I can draw a circle. And if I bring the cursor back around and connect the dot and hold it, it'll create a circle for me. And you can see here I can do it again and hold that line. I could draw a triangle, hold that, and it'll turn it into a triangle. And that is one really good way to help draw shapes while using the pen tool. And you can do this with your mouse, your finger, or your stylus. The next feature update revolves selection. We know we can go into Draw and click on the lasso tool and use the lasso tool to create a selection. Did you know you could tap the screen once, put your finger on the cursor and draw with your finger and use the select tool? The other thing that's cool is you can simply double tap an area and it'll select all the text or objects within a designated area by simply double tapping. The next update has to deal with the pen tool. We now can go into the Draw menu and select a pen tool and now be able to select 0.35 millimeter. This is a nice size pen when it comes to writing. I find it very useful when I write. It's not too thin and it's not too thick, and I'm glad to see Microsoft reintroduce this thickness. This next one is not an update, but really a tip about using full screen mode. I can click here and enter in full screen mode, and I have the ability to see the lasso tool, the select tool, the undo and redo, as well as assortment of tools that I have designated that I can use when I'm writing. I also have the ability to go ahead and turn that off by tapping here. And I can re-enable that by tapping on the pen tool as well. And then to navigate to other pages, I can simply click here and it'll show me all my notebooks, all my sections, all my pages. So I can go into a particular date and see that date in all my notes very easily. And from here, I can resize. Now, if I have hyperlinks like I do here in the planner, I can also go ahead and click on one of the hyperlinks and take me to a designated page. If I want to jump to the 30th, I can do so by getting to the 30th. That is the power of OneNote. In being able to utilize these different updates and some of these pro tips, you can really become effective when it comes to digital planning. So there you guys have it. Those are some of the updates that we should expect coming to OneNote. If you learned just one thing in this video, please do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you want to learn more about digital planning and about the tech that goes with it. I'm Brandon Bonhoeffer, creator and founder of the Key to Success system. I'm really excited to see what OneNote is doing here, how Microsoft is re-innovating this tool, an application that works wherever I go. I always have it at the palm of my hand, in my bag, or at the fingertips of my desktop. OneNote is a powerful application for digital note takers and planners, and I hope you guys learn a little bit more about it. So with that being said, Lord willing, we'll see you guys in the next video.